I'm sure most of you by now would have managed to get your hands on Shadow of Mordor for next-gen consoles. For those of you who are still on current gens, don't despair, as this epic title launches for previous-gen consoles on the 21st of November. For the next 3 episodes, we'll be taking a behind-the-scenes look at how the team at Monolith created Shadow of Mordor, and in today's installment, look at some of the challenges they faced.
Talent, passion, commitment. These are just a few of the elements that go into making a great video game. But in order to meet the many challenges and endure the pressures that come with delivering a game based in the Middle-earth universe, it takes something more. It takes teamwork. Welcome to Monolith Productions. From the studio behind powerhouses like Fear and Condemned, Monolith is working on a game they hope will change the way AAA action games are played.
There's been so many different things that Monolith has done, but I think that the key has always been it's attracted talent that wanted to do something new and innovative and interesting.
Over the next several months, we'll go behind the scenes and follow the talented individuals at Monolith. Programmers, level artists, game designers, storytellers, as they complete their latest project set in the world of Middle-earth.
We want to do a fantastic Middle-earth game. We want to do a fantastic third-person action-adventure game, and we want to do a truly next-gen video game that, you know, takes advantage of those possibilities.
There's a really fun and interesting challenge to doing an established IP and staying within lore, but also doing something creative with the lore.
We've been paying special attention to detail and staying true where we can, and also spicing it up where we're allowed.
Creating a AAA game for the next generation of consoles means the team must also deliver a level of quality and detail that is second to none.
I think our biggest challenge has been making sure that it truly is immersive, it truly is varied, and it feels realistic.
Players just want more. They expect the animations to be top-notch, fluidly integrating into their combat.
Now we are working really hard at making sure that we are at the resolution that we want to be, and that we are at the frame rate we want to be, and that the design department isn't having to make any compromises on their vision.
We wanted our characters to be amazing looking, super high fidelity, lots of variety, lots of personality.
We have a really great innovation with our Nemesis system. You get a chance to go in there and mess around with orcs in a society and have them doing things and experiencing things with the players that nobody's ever seen before.
We can create new types of gameplay experiences, new types of emergent stories.
You never see the same guy twice, you never hear the same line of dialogue twice, and so everybody can really start to come alive and become a unique character.
Every time we play through it, it's a different game, and we're hooting and hollering.
You know, we really are seeing things that not only I haven't seen before, or one person hasn't seen before, but that nobody from any discipline has actually seen happen before.
In the end, it's an opportunity to create something that's innovative and truly inspiring.
I want this to be a game that people point back at and say that was a turning point, not just for Monolith, but for the industry.
To me, it's every developer's dream. You get to start your franchise, you get to really strike out there with something new.
I hope that when people play it, they really appreciate how unique their own experience is going to be.
I couldn't imagine working on a more fun game with a more just positive, fun, intelligent group of people. Working on this game is special just because of the people that I work with.
You know, we've got a super active board gaming group and this crazy active Magic the Gathering group and this soccer group.
It's about working with the team, collaborating with the team, and bonding with that team, and figuring out how to make something great.
Crafting a AAA video game is not an easy task. As code is added, levels altered, systems tweaked, the team must perfect all elements of the game as they approach the next milestone.
We're looking at some strange performance problems in lighting.
It takes a lot of work and some creative problem solving.
We need some investigation here to get a picture.
But for the men and women at Monolith, it's just another day at the office. With only a few days until their deadline, the team is determined to finish on time.
It's all about closing it down. It's all about the bugs. It's all about the performance.
All of the mechanical parts are in place, but we need to tune that they are all fitting perfectly, or else the user experience will just start to break down.
Every discipline has had to overcome their own unique set of challenges. For the design team, it's about continuously creating a richer and more varied game experience.
The biggest challenge is just the massive complexity of the game. You've just got this incredibly dense web of relationships between all of these abilities the orcs have, all of the level design, all of the world, all of the simulation that's going on.
It requires a lot of optimization between all the disciplines to take full advantage of the next-gen hardware, ensuring the graphics are beautiful and the game runs smoothly.
As our designers and our artists push the boundaries as much as they can with high-level visual fidelity, with high-level gameplay and more AI count and, more objects in the world, it's going to constantly stress our performance and memory.
There, yeah, it's in the same place.
Let's try to spawn an AI.
And it's not finding a good nav mesh position. As we're trying to finalize, pretty much the biggest issue we keep running into is performance, memory.
The programming department is arguably under the most pressure as the deadline approaches. But by working with Monolith's proprietary game engine, they can be counted on to come up with a solution.
What we think is going on is that we're adding too many obstacles to the world at the same time. And so we're making systems so we queue them up so we only add so many per frame. So that should alleviate a lot of the hitching that we're seeing.
Having our own tech, that's what allows us to really iterate fast and to really push the visuals and the level of fidelity.
As the clock winds down with key issues solved, it looks as though the team will indeed meet their deadline.
There you go. Done. See, it's all fixed. That's why he's the White Wizard.
A brief moment for congratulations on a job well done is all they'll have time for.
Now it's the next mountain we need to climb.
We'll always want to do something better. We'll always want to keep improving.
Until they drag this thing out of our kind of clutches, it's going to be challenges every day.
In the next episode, as the team readies the latest build of the game for E3, we take a closer look at one of the game's core mechanics, the Nemesis system, and find out exactly how it was built.
How insane is that, guys? Be sure to stick around for more Shadow of Mordor behind the scenes. Till next week, cheers.
Yeah.